Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to our Nascar Diecast review. Today we have the Wabash Ryan Blaney Ford Mustang. This is a brand new look for the Wabash car, no more the maroon red. This one's completely different. We got a new wheel paint color, which we'll be taking a closer look at that. So without further ado, fellas, let's go ahead and pop the box open. Alrighty, folks, we're out of the good old box. And, of course, this epic-looking diecast got from our friends over there at Circle B Diecast. You can, too, if it's still in stock. You can use the code Diecastbuffet. You can save on shipping, guys, for any orders $30 or more. And I'm pretty sure if you did get this car, your hood decal won't be screwed up like mine because, yeah, I think I got the bugaboo. Yeah, I don't know. Is it supposed to be like that? Or am I tripping, y'all? Because like this, yeah, this is not supposed to be that way. Because the lower decal is a little bit droopy on this side. So, hey, that's a good thing. You think when you're doing these reviews, you kind of want to get the good car. But the truth is, if I get the bad one, guess what? That means y'all won't get the bad one most of the time. You know, hey, glass half full, guys. That's the way we're looking at things. So you got Blaney right there in the front windscreen. You have this really interesting transition. So the whole car is kind of like an Old Navy dark blue, if you will. Maybe a little bit of like a, this is old school, but maybe like a San Diego Chargers alternate blue, you know, the dark blue. And then you have like this like kind of a shimmering water transition blue, which is really, really nice. So you got the front of the car, got Pennzoil, got the Ford logo. The yellow is like it's like a faded school bus yellow. Like, it looks like a yellow car that was sitting out in the sun for a while. It's not day glow, but it's definitely got a little bit of that pastel yellow effect, if you will. I got Sunoco there, Sunoco, number 12. I'm really digging the front of this car here, guys. Like, the way the yellow stripes come in, they kind of hook at that sharp angle with the headlight, and they come down, and they have kind of like this wide canard that goes to the side stripe. And there's this very thin line above that splitter. I like that. It's kind of aggressive, and it really fits the front end of the Ford Mustang. So a lot of y'all might be wondering how this new wheel paint is, and we're going to take a closer look real quick, so bear with me. So clearly you could see that the pixelation on the wheels is no bueno. But you can look at the wheels, guys, and there is some like metallic coating to it. It's like a dry powder coat look, or it's definitely got some shimmer to it. I want to say it's more metallic, but it doesn't have the same shine effect as I initially thought. I don't know. Maybe it's just textured. Like, maybe just, like, the paint itself is just kind of, I don't know how to describe it, maybe a little bit bumpy to give it, like a aggressive texture, if you will. But regardless, it looks really good. I actually like it. I love seeing wheel color on race cars, and especially when you're doing customs. It gives you more varieties. And these new wheels are a lot harder to hand paint. Like, I can hand paint a Gen 6 wheel because there's just little tricks and stuff you learn. But with these, they're a lot more harder, I believe. So you got the whole side decal here, and this is how you do it, fellas. If you're going to complain that you have no logo space on a race car, you better use it whenever the next gens come out. And Wabash certainly did here. They used the whole side panel here. They didn't use a little tidbit like our friends at FedEx that put a tiny little logo here, and they put a giant one right here, or the Hunt Brothers pizza car. No, Wabash got the message. So you got Advanced Auto Parts, got some decal cracking. That's always great. A little bit of a scratch, I think, on the window. Got Dex Imaging, Ford, PPG, Mazak, Dent Wizard, and Discount Tire. It's going to be really cool to make the Discount Tire Ryan Blaney car. That's going to throw some fans for a loop. So used to that being on Cedric's car now. Goodyear, Cup Series, number 12, Worth. Now, you can see the transitions a little bit more pixelated. I think on the real car, it is a smooth transition, you know, like a smooth shadow. Naturally, would it be in a 1/64 scale? We're talking like extremely small, like prints, right? The machines that have to print this. I mean, I don't even know if they can physically make a printer that can produce ink smaller than that, right? Because they're little dots and stuff. Got Menards right there. So I would look at these transitions more or less like it's intentionally it's intentionally supposed to look pixelated. Is the way I look at them nowadays. Instead of them being like, oh, it's incorrect because the real car is smooth and the diecast is not. Physically, it's just not possible sometimes. So go to the back of the car. You got apparently you got a rear view camera because you got this like bump right there, which more likely than not was either a piece of like metal or a decal wrap ball that was on the die-cast shell itself, and when they painted it, or because the car is painted blue, so it might have been before they painted it. Who knows? It could actually be a piece of the metal that didn't fully, I guess they come off whenever they were creating the die-cast shell. You know, I've stripped a lot of cars for customs. I've noticed, like, sometimes on some of the COTs, you'll see, like, a dented cowl flap here. I've had some that had, like, a dented deck lid, so it makes you kind of wonder, like, what the biff they're doing in the factory when they're making these cars. It kind of makes you wonder sometimes. I gotta say, man, the color combination for this car is just so nice. I mean, think about it. You have this, like, pastel yellow, right? Transition light blue to a dark navy blue. The white number 12, which, I mean, just look at this. If that does not scream Ryan Newman, you probably didn't grow up in the 2000s. I'm just saying. Like, that is carbon copy Ryan Newman, Autel, Dodge, or Ford. It's the white number 12 with the blue outlining. I'm just saying, guys, that is a tribute of itself. And then you have these new painted wheels, which are very similar to the Chevrolet reveal car, which they could be the same one, the same style wheel, but they look really good on this Ford Mustang. So you go to the roof, you got the number 12 again. If that does not scream Ryan Newman, you probably didn't grow up in the 2000s, because that is a carbon copy of it. You got snap on there. You get Blaney on the back window, and nothing on the deck lid, which is kind of unfortunate because, I mean, like, you have all these different logos. You couldn't just put a little Menards decal. You couldn't put, like, Ryan Blaney's, like, Twitter handle or something. Like, I just can't imagine that a team like the number 12 car at Team Penske could not put the tiniest logo there. Even if they just put Team Penske, they could have put a Ford logo. I mean, just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just going nuts over nothing. This is a really cool looking car, guys. I think the elephant in the room with this paint scheme, is it better than the maroon Wabash cars? In my honest opinion, yes, because the Wabash cars for Keselowski and Ryan Blaney that got made in the 1/64 scale, they were just the Penske scallops with a white base coat and a red scallop pattern. This is a completely unique style paint scheme. If you have this in your collection, there's nothing else out there right now. So this is a really, really good addition to any Ryan Blaney fans' collection. I can't remember how many times he ran this paint scheme in 2022. It's a shame he didn't get a win that season. This would have been a great one to park in victory lane. But yeah, it's definitely a fresh upgrade. Really digging it, guys. Highly recommend this piece. So that's all for now, guys. If you can, please give it a huge thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe for more NASCAR Diecast content. We got plenty more coming up on the channel. Here's just a quick little preview. We got, hey, maybe a throwback or whatever this paint scheme is. Oh, yeah, the triple action Ford Mustang for Kevin Harvick. So, yeah, we got plenty more coming up on the channel. Great opportunity to hit that notification bell and stick around for more NASCAR Diecast content. That's all for now, fellas. Have a great one. Diecast Buffet, signing off.